Is talk a little bit about where all this came from, how it started, that little story, and then a bit about the chocolate itself, how we make it, also a little bit about where the bean comes from and how it gets from the tree to being an actual slab, which is kind of a mystery. It was a mystery for me until I started making chocolate. And then we're going to walk through the steps we make it here. So we call it farm to factory, so that's the one thing, how it gets from the farm to here, and then the bean to bar, which we get the bean and how to make the bar. So we'll do those things. And then Anela over here, this is our head chocolate maker, Anela. He's the genius behind the tempering and making chocolate. So he's going to show us chocolate tempering, tabletop tempering. So basically you'll see that. Beautiful process, amazing old school way of doing things we do here. And then you guys are going to make some chocolate bonbons. Perfect chocolate bonbons. So this is a cocoa pod from the farm in Tanzania. It's hard at the moment because it's been dried out. And basically, that thing grows off the trunk, like you see in this picture. Straight off the trunk. The pod grows. And then pick it straight off the trunk. Open it up. And inside there, you can see there's like all these beans in a white flesh. Like a pip almost. So Michael, our business partner who I mentioned, he went last year to the farm, and hopefully I'm going to go next year. So we went there and actually met all the people, incredible place. So where we get it from is called Coco Kamili. Okay, so it's a little company in this tiny town, 10 hours from Dar es Salaam. They're cocoa pods, or they're wet beans, which we call the beans from here. That's going right. And they take it to the fermentation facility in the town, which these guys have set up, okay, in partnership with the community. So what happens to beans? You crack it open, you take these beans out with that sort of sweet white flesh, and you have to then ferment it. Okay, now fermentation what other things are fermented foods? Obviously wine, beer, it's all a fermentation process, kombucha, all those kind of things, to get that flavor that you're looking for. So they literally take out that white, the beans with the white flesh, and they put them under banana leaves. And they wrap it up. Okay, sometimes in a box with the banana leaves, or just on the floor like this. In the fermentation facility, it's in a box, in banana leaves, and then every day they rotate it and they move it around just to aerate it. So literally, about 6-7 days, it sits there. In a way, it's like rotting, you know. All fermentation is a form of kind of going fraught with it, but in a good way. So what's actually happening, the bean itself isn't fermenting, that flesh around it, that fruit around it is fermenting. Okay, and that fruit produces acid which then penetrate the bean and start developing chocolate flavors. And then the beans are literally dried out in the sun. So it can be very basic, sun-dried. So it has a big tray, put all the beans on, take them out into the sun, and obviously it's tropical area, so you can see the clouds in it. It's like, but they're trying to build this big covered area where they could just take off the covers on the roof. But it's really like simple stuff. And then once that happens, the beans are sorted. Some of them might be small, they haven't fermented well, and they look through each one and then sort them out, and then they send us the good ones. So we pay a premium for a number of reasons: the quality of the bean, the ethics, the higher.
Maybe like dried pieces of nachi. Quite nice. The nachi is not too overpowering. So I would probably get that one for my mom because she loves orange chocolate. Then we've got the 70% plain, which will probably taste just as like 80%, just slightly less dark chocolate overpowering there. And we have our Kalahari salt. I love this. And then we have our bonbons, which we are making.
This one.
They will eventually look like this. And then on the inside it's got this soft little fudge kind of texture. Prada, Vera Wang, Gucci can't compare with this.
So we make these little squares, hand cut them still, which is quite crazy, but that's what we do. And then we break them into squares and we make the truffle. So it's old school again, guys. Your weapon of choice today is the humble dipping fork. So it's your friend. And we're going to have 2 stations. So Anela is kindly going to demonstrate to us what to do. I should do it, what not to do here. But you guys will show us that. Okay, so the chocolate is here, it's tempered. Okay, it's got to be held at 32 degrees. So we've got a thermometer here that's telling us it's 32. We will keep stirring this during the process so that the hot chocolate, the warm chocolate at the bottom comes to the top. We don't get a layer of crystallization here. Anela, you're going to get your oil glove. You're going to grab, go ahead please. Just grab one, don't be shy, throw it in the chocolate, push it down, make sure it's covered, fully covered. That's the most important thing. Dig it out, if you can find it, little tap, and then you put it down gently. That looks amazing.
Yeah.